Hi there. My name is Dave Wilson. I'm just going to give you a quick little walkthrough of Ohio fourth grade specifically for Studies Weekly. So if you go to studiesweekly.com, click the login button, it will take you to this screen. And for a demo account, you can log in using the password OHTeacher and the username is OHTeacher and the password is demo. Go ahead and log in here. And in the demo account, you get to see all the different publications we have, social studies and science, and a few others. And if you come down and find the fourth grade, it's right there. We'll go ahead and click into it. And so you can see I've got all the different weekly units laid out right here on the screen. There's 28 weekly units. I can click here. I can view the standards correlation. And that shows me for Ohio fourth grade all the standards that are covered. We covered 100% of the standards. And so you can see like week one, what it talks about. You can actually click on these standards. It shows you what the standard is and what other weeks that standard appears in. If I wanted to view what the paper version looks like, because we've got a couple ways to look at Studies Weekly, but if you want to view the paper version, you just click here, just click View. And we have that by quarter. Brings us up into what we call a little flex paper view, and that gives you a good bird's eye view. You can zoom in, zoom out, whatever you need to. That's a little too far. Let's go back down here to about, there we go. And you can actually click in and just go to the next page and see all the different, different pages. So that gives you a good view of what the paper version looks like that the kids will receive. And then to view the online version, you can just come and click into any of these weeks. Before I go in, I wanted to show you that if these weekly units don't match your curriculum map, you can click this little four-prong arrow and drag these weeks around and put them in any specific order that you want. Whatever order you put those in, that's the order that the kids will see it when they log in. So I'll go ahead and click into one of these weeks, into week number 19, Ohio Inventors. You can see that you can highlight and annotate right here. You can simply just, click your mouse over any particular set of text, brings up a little color palette that you can highlight, and you can actually add an annotation. The kids can do that as well. And you can click this play button, and it actually will read the article to the students like this.
As Ohio struggled to build a successful economy, we were lucky enough to have citizens who were not only creative and resourceful, but who were also willing to risk everything they had on an idea.
So you can see that it's highlighting the words as it reads them. It's read by a human voice, not a robot voice. And then you can just sit and go through all the articles with the students. And all of these articles, this is exactly the way they'll see it in their printed version, except below each article, there are these little leveled questions. So this particular one talks about hydraulic fracturing. And down here, it has an easy, a medium, and a hard question. And you can see that for each article. This one talks about Thomas Edison. And again, there's some more leveled questions referencing Thomas Edison. You'll also notice that there's a lot of these little buttons called an intro video or bonus source. So if I click on the intro video, this is an intro video about Thomas Edison. So about a minute and a half long. And it's going to talk about some of his inventions.
Thomas Edison was remarkable.
Right? Or I can go in here to the bonus sources. I'll see that exact same video listed over here. I've got another video. I've got a phonograph recording I can listen to, and just some various pictures of Thomas Edison. And you can click on any of these, and and you can actually right-click and download them if you need to. So now once they're done with the weekly unit, so if I click here to go back to articles, once the students are done going through all of these, you can actually have them do a test online, because all the students get their own logins. And so you hear all your questions. You can edit, delete the question as you need to, or you can come up and click to add your own question. You've got all these different types of questions. And then you can actually go in and view test scores. It'll grade the test automatically for you. You can go in and view your classes right here. This is really cool. So if you've got, and there's several ways to import your class. You can import them from a CSV file, or you can add one student at a time. Or if your district does rostering, we can actually have our two IT departments talk, and they can get it to where all the classrooms are imported automatically for you. But this here, you'd see a list of your students. For example, if you want to go and click on reports, you can see when the last time they logged in, their average test score, how many tests they've taken, and just a few other cool things. So, and finally, if you click up here in this search bar, this is where you can search for any of our primary source content. We have thousands of videos and images. So if I were to type in interviews, for example, I'm going to bring up a lot of our cool little interviews. We've interviewed a lot of people, World War II veterans, Holocaust survivors, and most of these videos are 2 to 3 minutes long. Our video production team is award-winning. They're incredible. So we've literally got thousands of videos in here. So anyways, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you do have any questions, please send me an email. It's dave.wilson@studiesweekly.com. Again, it's dave.wilson, dave.wilson @studiesweekly.com. And I'd love to answer any other questions you have. Thanks. Have a good day.